and then you can make a choice. Maybe for the purpose of this making of choice, we can you can post your experiences etc. to the admin, so that they will weight those experiences and post them on the group, so that group is not cluttered. Again, we have seen certain data seminar of GST etc. Those are being posted on this group on a couple of occasions, but that is not permitted. So what internally the admin team has decided, if somebody posts those things, they would be deleted for everyone. And if that thing repeats, maybe the member also will be deleted, because as a chartered accountant, one should understand the focus and the sanctity of this particular group. And I'm sure that by and large, the members are maintaining it. So this group is meant only for the purpose of understanding of AI tools. Supposing you come across some experience in AI tools, well, you can share it here. As far as this series is concerned, we have requested the faculty to focus only on those tools which are freeware, which are available without paying any charge. Because if I'm expected to practice it for a couple of days till Wednesday, then unless it is freeware, I will not be able to uh, test it on my own. If it is charged, maybe the freeware is having several limitations. Maybe you can ask only 10 questions in a day, or maybe it is available for half an hour in a or hour in a day. So these limitations are there. Certain features are also not activated on freeware for obvious reasons, that ultimately the freeware is not really free. It is an ad of that particular tool. And once when you are addicted to the tool, then you are forced to buy. So while the freeware is being explained, we have also requested the faculty. Then you can give also the idea of its pricing, so that if a particular tool costs say 10,000 or 30,000, maybe members will think twice. And if they think that it is really wonderful for their office, they may buy it. Or otherwise, if the tool is available in a couple of thousand rupees, maybe such tools they can purchase. So ultimately, whatever tools purchase, each firm will have to make a budget. And in that budget, if they make budget of say 50,000 or 25,000, in those budget, they can consider a bouquet of 5, 6 tools, which are usually used in their office, like supposing converting data into PPT, Word files into PPT. So generally in corporate presentations, PPT is preferred. In other lectures, PPT is preferred. So there are certain tools like Canva, which convert your data into PPT. So that may be the good. Chat GPT, the institute is giving you free of cost. That is CAGPT. It covers so many things. Maybe still, if you want to have a paidware, you can think. And the pricing also will be informed by the faculty. As far as freeware is concerned, generally people are aware, but faculty will sharpen our understanding about using those tools. So the whole idea of Team Pune branch is to make familiarize the members with at least 100 tools in a year, and make them more AI literate, so that going forward they are able to do a job which otherwise is done in say 10 20 hours or 10, 20 days in just 10, 20 minutes. Those who have used the tools will certainly appreciate that what I have talked is not an exaggeration, but it is a matter of fact. Now, if your bank transactions may be a 100-page bank statement, and if you're doing it manually, it will take you a couple of days. But if you put it in AI, maybe AI will pass all those entries within 10 minutes or so. So this is being made possible by the AI. While you are using AI tools, at least from ethical perspective, let me sound a note of caution. That is, when you are uploading client data on this AI tool, I would suggest that don't upload it on freeware or even on paidware, because then it gets shared in a entire environment. And as a chartered accountant, you are wedded to the principle of secrecy. So the secret documents of chartered of your clients would be going public. So that is a great risk in putting client data. But then there are certain other aspects which experts may tell you, of masking, changing names, or whatever. So if those precautions are taken, maybe the data will not go public with the name of the client. So all those protocols one will have to observe. I think after say few sessions take place, we will also request all those faculties to list out what all protocols are required to be observed while using these tools, maybe freeware, maybe paidware, so that the data of the client doesn't go public. That is, it is also recommended that by some other name you open a mail account, and through mail, if you access, maybe your identity also would be not known to the people. So there are so many means. So experts are there to have a dialogue with you. I'm sure that this particular initiative, which the Pune branch has coined, will certainly meet with the success. There are certain other branch management committee members who met me at Mumbai Regional Council. They also expressed view that they would also like to start such initiatives at their branches. So we are sure that Pune branch would be willing to guide them if they find any difficulties, and having similar platform at their branches, because our intention is not only to make Pune people smarter, because people say that they are already smarter. Those who others want to become smarter, maybe the platform can be made available. So I thank once again all the members for the purpose of for joining this group. Also tell your friends to join the group. And today the limitation is there of 100 members. This will be recorded and this recording would be posted on the group. So those who could not make it certainly will get the discussion subsequently. They can at their own leisure have a look at what was discussed. As far as these two tools are concerned, Rishikesh and Prajakta, they have contributed with their efforts, and we would like to know from them that okay, how best to use those tools for the benefit of the profession. And Neha is
Uh,
also actively taking lead. So I thank Rishikesh, Prajakta, and Neha for this initiatives. Thank you.
Sir, we have also put it on YouTube live and I have posted it in the WhatsApp group. So those
Okay.
who cannot join here can see on the YouTube live. So
Yeah,
currently we are on YouTube live.
absolutely. When Rishikesh starts, maybe you can write that message also on both the groups and other groups as well.
Yes, I have already done it, sir.
Great. I know you are
Yes.
naturally intelligent.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome CA Rushikesh Chinsolkar and CA Prajakta Chinsolkar,
Yes.
who would be presenting two AI tools to all of you today. So, without delaying further, CA Rushikesh Chinsolkar, I welcome you. Can you please take over with the first tool
Yes.
here?
Yes, yes, sure, sure. Thank you. Am I audible, Neha?
Yes, you're audible.
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much. So, good evening, friends, on this occasion of understanding various AI tools.
Only 1 minute, Neha. In
Yes,
this, okay, YouTube channel is there, but after this YouTube, you just post also that due to limited capacity, you cannot join. You join on this particular thing, so that it will be clearly
Yes.
known. Maybe at the end.
Y- Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you. Okay, please proceed.
yes, yes. Thank you, sir. So, at outside, I would like to give special thanks to our CCM CA Chandrasekhar Chitre sir to present this innovative idea as to how real-time way these apps can be used, which is not the future but the current part, and has to be used very effectively by us as a professionally qualified chartered accountants. So, taking this topic ahead, considering the limited time that we want to assign and effective time that we want to assign, further, I want to again thank to the Pune branch, Neha, and the other team members who has given me and Prajakta the opportunity to present these two tools. So, I will go directly to the topic. So, today's tool that I am going to discuss is Napkin AI. So I will be sharing my screen. Just let me know once the screen is visible. Yes, I think screen would be visible now.
Yes, it's visible.
Yes. So what we have to do is we have to put it on Google Chrome or whatever browser that we are using. The name of the tool is Napkin AI. So simply we can put that. Since I'm already logged into this tool, okay, fine. So you will get this particular screen, and here we have to do a signing process. While doing signing process, we have to now, since I'm already logged in, it will show me to my logged in ID. Here I have created one ID for all types of AI tools that I'm using. So if you can see, this is an ID that I'm using for various AI tools, a separate ID. As Chitra sir rightly said, we have to keep the privacy area very stringently, and we have to follow those things that our data doesn't get into a public domain. So a separate email ID I have created for Gmail in order to access the Napkin AI tool. So what is the background of Napkin AI tool? This tool basically is for creating various what you can say charts, visual presentations, by which we can in a way present the same information in a better manner. So this is what you can say a value added tool that we have. So basically sometimes what happens is various meetings in which we want to have a discussion or deliberation with a client. What happens is we try to explain in a traditional way with either black and white or a standard way of putting the word Excel and creating various Excel charts and trying to present data in Excel format, which nowadays has become in a way very difficult for someone or a user or even as a client to understand and grasp it in an effective way. So what I found out in is we can technically present the same theoretical data, could be a stereotype of a data, in an infographics way or in a better presentable manner, so that it can be made a little bit catchy, and we can explain the same thing in a better manner. So here what happens is, as the word says, napkin. So it gives us some background like doing some drawing related activities, and here I am going to show you 5 cases over here as to how this can be practically used while doing our regular work also. So once you log in over here, you get this particular pan, which is called a plain napkin. Here we can say that there is a new napkin option. We just click on this. We get three options. One is draft with AI, second is import from file, and third is napkin. What is draft with AI? It is that whatever chart, whatever infographics that we want to build in, we can just simply give it in the form of prompt, and with the help of that prompt, this particular tool will generate some infographics. Second part is import from files. So if we have some file, Word file, Notepad file, which has explained what we exactly want, that we can import over here. And when we say a blank napkin, then it gives us, so just to show you, creating now a blank napkin. So it is a normal pen paper that we can see with some red margin, red line of margin. And the way we draw it, the way we write it, the same way we can put it whatever our thoughts over here in this particular blank napkin. So there are three ways in which we can start our work. One is generate through AI, second is import from file, and third is blank napkin. Now, when I say generate with AI, so what happens is it gives me a screen similar to ChatGPT or any other GPT tool, which asks us to put the whatever our query is, and we can describe this particular query over here. Okay, so these are the points for which I want an infographic. Now, here what I did is, let us go to the practical case which we can discuss. Now, in my case, what has happened is here I went in a company where I need to have a discussion with them with respect to various areas of ERP implementation. And for that purpose, I need to understand what is their hierarchy structure. So we did of structure, how the organization structure is there, and also we have taken from them their organization chart. So their organization chart was prepared in a simple manner in PPT format by adding smart tools, or not even smart tools, simple, by adding various smart shapes. After doing that, they have given us a raw data. Then that data we have actually put into our a word format, that okay, this is the structure. So we said that in the new napkin, I said that I want to draw a clean vertical hierarchical organization chart of a scrap processing company. So this was my requirement. So it could understand what is the industry that I'm talking about. It's a company, and I need to discuss something about the. Then what is having the data, which I have taken it while the interview with the HR person or various person with respect to ERP implementation. So then what I did is, in that this they have given me this charge. Okay, so there is something owner or managing director, then there is CEO, CFO, then there are folks are there in the company, and under CEO there is someone called GM operations care of the actual scrap processing activity. So this was the structure which they have. I put it into this format and chart on this napkin. I typed it, or it was there on my word. I simply copied and pasted over it. Then I given some instruction to it that use boxes, designations, and lines or arrows to show the reporting hierarchy. Use icons like factory, truck to visually represent the departments. So these instructions I have given him. Now, once I do that, what I need to do, I need to simply select the entire data. You can see a blue line over here. This blue line is you can see prompt from the prompt. It talks about generating the visuals. Now, whatever data that I have to select only for.
ऋषिकेश, आवाज आवाज थोडा अनक्लिअर येतोय.
Okay,
थोडस
I don't know
डिस्टर्ब होत.
what I have to do.
ऑडियन्स
See,
डिस्टर्बन्स होतोय ऑडिओ मध्ये थोडं.
okay, okay. Actually, I
थोडं
haven't
इफ यू
changed
कॅन
my
बी
place.
क्लोजर, इफ यू कॅन बी क्लोजर टू.
What I will do is I will just close my camera, so that maybe
हा,
internet width would
ओके.
be the problem. I will try to do that. So let us hope that this would be clear now because of the data load. Yes. So what I was saying is, when I have to create the particular flowchart or infographics, I have an option that I can select the entire data and ask it to create the visuals, or even I have the option that what I can do is I can select a partial data. So let us say firstly I want to create a chart for starting from only for the top management. So I will select top management only up to this, and I will generate. If I do that, it will generate only for this. Then when if I have to take department wise, I can that department wise also. Now, all of us know that if we give a prompt, we simply say or we say pass, say and enter. Here, in case of napkin AI, what we need to do is we can, after selecting of this particular icon, we can say that generate visuals. Generate visuals. It will start thinking over here. Now, since it has already generated, let me ask him again to generate it. Okay. Now here what has happened is, since I have to this is the vision. So since I have to present four to the cases, so it is not allowing me to generate it because my free credits, that is free coins, are consumed for this week. This week, because during this week I have used created 7 such projects, and I have generated the chart. So when I said generate chart, see, this is the chart that it has generated. Now you see it is a very simple chart because I have chosen a simple format. So if I, since it is already generated, it gives me an option to edit the charts, regenerate the text again, modify the size of the boxes, and have the multiple color combinations over here. So here I can choose the colors. I can change the colors of the elements. I can specifically
Perhaps you
say,
can keep the slowly you speak so that maybe that aberration may go out. Can speak slow.
okay, sir. Okay, okay.
Not
What
okay.
happens?
Okay, yes, sir.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Yes. Okay. So once the chart is created by this particular AI, then I have an option to choose various layouts over here. See, you can see these layouts that are getting generated. So let us see how it generates different types of layouts. Different types of color combinations are also there in this particular tool. Since this chart is created right now, it is not generating any new layouts. But after doing this, we can export the visual in for PPT. It needs to be a paper version. PDF is free, and in image format again it is free. So we can download in PDF format, SVG format, and image format. Those downloaded visuals we can simply use it for the purpose of using it in our presentation. Now, let us see a case. Generally, what happens is it is a general thought. It would be this app would be used only for creating summation structure. Now, recently I have used this particular chart for a simple chart, simple tax proceedings. What happened is in case of one of my client for assessment year 24-25, he was his case was selected under cash, and various notices were issued to him for collecting the data. And after collecting of data, we have submitted various responses. After doing that, the order was passed, and we went on the appeal for that. After doing for faceless appeal, parallelly we have gone on the stay application with the income tax department, and we were expecting that our hearing would be taken place on the faceless assessment. Before we get an opportunity to go for the faceless assessment, the assessee's bank account was attached. Now it's a regular case. What has happened is the business is in the name of the father, you can say, who is aged above around 50-55 plus. But currently the business is taken care by the son, and we are dealing with the son for these all these income tax related cases. Now, once the bank account got attached, as we all know that client gets panic and we are put under pressure. अरे sir वो bank account जो है वो immediate release करवा के दो. So that activity we are doing. But in between, what has happened is since the bank account got attached, his father, that is the owner of the business, he got into a panic mode and he said, "आप immediately आ जाओ और मुझे ये क्या हुआ है समझाओ. You just tell me what has happened till now. What has happened? कैसे notice आया? आपने क्या reply किया? What are the lacunas from our side? So and so forth." So now I need to go for that, and a better option to such client is to present it in a visual format. What I did is I asked ChatGPT. I have created. You can see this summary of notices. This summary of notices file was already there with me, which we can say a tracker for us. Nutshell, in shell. Yes. So this is a tracker for us. So what was the document number? Definitely, all these DIN numbers are not the real ones. It has been modified, so not a real data. So DIN number, date of that, what is the section under which the notice was received, what are the various replies that we did. So all this data, there are in all 20 replies, communication between the department and client has been done till now. So what I did is I went to the activity. I asked that I want to Napkin AI. Generally, I do this because I'm using it. What we can do from outside when we are for the first time. So I went to ChatGPT and asked that I am using Napkin AI, and there is an list of a chronological order in which the notice have been received by the client, and I want to create a presentation timeline which I want going to explain it to the client. So this napkin AI, I put it on ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to create a prompt for me, which I can use it for napkin AI. What has happened is this ChatGPT has given me this particular prompt. It has said that okay, you copy this prompt and submit it to napkin AI so that the napkin AI will generate a good of timeline which can be easily presented to the client while explaining the situation. So this is what it has given the instruction for designing, how the design should be done, then how various show costs can be highlighted with different colors.
Rishikesh,
Yes.
your voice is cracking actually. So can you just put on the headphone
Okay.
or go closer?
Still my
Or
voice is
if
cracking.
you, yes.
No, and maybe what we will do,
Oh,
once again you record the
actually,
speech so that that recorded version we will put, not this version.
think there is a Wi-Fi issue.
okay.
I think.
I don't know somehow why. No, I don't know because okay, no issue. Let me complete this. Then Prajakta will start with her tool, and sir has suggested, I will record my video on this tool again, and I will share it with the team members. So just I will complete the last part. I hope a bit audible. Try to speak still more slowly so that the viewers can see it. So I have given this particular prompt to Napkin AI saying that I want to create this particular timeline, and I have given various nodes which ChatGPT has given me. And after putting all those nodes in the Napkin AI, there are around see, you can see there are around 17 nodes that has been created. Then I have also given it the instructions specifically, and this is a flowchart that it has created out of the instructions. So I will since I have downloaded this as an image, just we will see the flowchart as an image. Yes. Now you can see over here, this is an image that has been created by Napkin AI, which says that okay, on this particular date, ITR was filed, then tax audit report was filed. Since I have asked Napkin not to put the dates over here, it has hidden those dates. We can ask it modify the prompt to add uh, dates also. So tax audit report was filed, then the intimation for faceless assessment was received, notice for scrutiny was received. Likewise, you can see all the actions that we have did till now are put in very nicely by this AI. Now you will appreciate that if we put this particular slide as a part of our discussion, the client's impression or a client's way of looking at how we are presenting will definitely change, and it will really add a value to the work that we are. So I think this Napkin AI in a way can really add a value-added tool for us to understand and put present the things that we actually try to explain in a verbal manner, and it will help us to explain the same thing in a visual way. So I think with this, my part of explanation for the tool is over. Definitely, there are some maybe interruptions or voice changes because of internet or other reason. As sir has suggested, I will again record this video and give it to the branch, so they will upload the proper video again as a part of as an extension of this meeting. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Rushikesh. Uh, yes, definitely. Thank you for taking us through this Napkin AI, which definitely would be beneficial to all of us as a part of our reporting, I feel, because many times people are not very hesitant to go through the numbers and words unless they are put in a very in a format which is readily understandable. So thank you, Rushikesh, and we would definitely share your recording once again with everyone. We would quickly move on to our next tool, which will be showcased by CA Prajakta Chinsolkar. Prajakta, over to you.
Thank you so much, Neha. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. Thanks a lot to Pune branch for giving me an opportunity. Our guiding force and mentor, CA Chitre sir, has conceptualized this particular presentation. So I'm grateful to him also for giving me an opportunity to interact with all the fellow chartered accountants. So the tool that we'll be presenting today is NotebookLM. Before we move ahead for this particular tool, what we have seen in Napkin AI is regarding the output part, whatever we have to actually deliver to the client. But the procedure, I mean, whenever we are talking in terms of technicalities or AI, it is input, processing, and output. So Notebook LM is more about input and processing, whereas Napkin AI was more about an output format. So why we have chosen Notebook LM for the presentation tool? Let me first explain that, and then we'll jump to the screen sharing and actually have a look at the various features of the AI tool. So first of all, it is a source-based AI research tool. I would call it as source-based AI research tool. Why so? Because all of us might have heard about a Karnataka tribunal case wherein tribunal has relied upon some of the case laws which were generated through ChatGPT, and those case laws were actually not in existence. There was one case law which was not in existence, and one of it whose facts were not matching with the fact case under consideration. So we all are aware, maybe through our AICA Level 1 course, which is very well taken up by the AI committee under the guidance of Umesh Sharma sir, that often those AI who are web-based does the hallucination. Like when we are giving them a lot of complex prompts, they are hallucinating and they are generating the output in a confused manner. So to avoid that hallucination, Notebook LM is suggested to a greater extent. Why so? Because it actually mimics a chartered accountant's thinking procedure. Obviously, we are an intellectual minority, so no one can mimic us. But still, based on the sources that we give it as an input, Notebook LM can generate, analyze, and reason the necessary outputs as we do in our professional journey. So let me share the screen and show it to you all how it exactly works. So in the meanwhile, we have already shared the link of Notebook LM. So those who actually want to try it real time, you can log in through your laptops and all. Google. So you will see this screen wherein, like, we have habit of learning out of notebooks, right? We are not Gen Zs, we are maybe millennials or before that generation. So we are having a habit of reading out of a notebook. So it is exactly what we have to create over an AI, that we are trying and creating different notebooks for our study purposes. So you have to go and try Notebook LM. So I have already done that for you. So this is basically a dashboard login page, landmark page of Notebook LM. On the left hand side, you can see sources. So as I told you that it is a source based AI tool. What do we have to do is you have to add your own sources. Like most of you might have heard about offline GPTs these days, or maybe the custom GPTs. Custom GPT में क्या होता है? You create your own GPT. In my view, Notebook LM can replace a custom GPT. How? Because you are uploading your own sources here. So let's take an example that for new joinees in your offices, for induction purposes, we don't have that much workforce in medium scale CA firms. So you can use Notebook LM as a tool wherein you can upload all the SOPs as a source here. And then you can just share this link with the new joinees, and they can post their necessary questions in this chat box, and they'll get the answers out of the sources. Okay, so why this particular tool is again important? We have heard that recently new labor code has come into force. Now, I'm also not practicing in labor codes, but as an additionally or maybe a supplementary service to the clients, I have to share them with some note or maybe some presentation that will act as a complementary work to my existing clients. So for that purposes, what you can do is, I'm just giving you an example. You can add the sources here. So if you go and click on the add the sources, first of all, if you're very sure about what sources you have to add, you need not have to go to this page, this particular tab, because this particular tab asks you whether you want me to go over the web and fetch you the necessary sources. So if you aren't sure about what necessary sources are, maybe you can type here labor code in India, and then maybe you can click on web. There are two options here. One is fast research and another is deep research. So I'm not investing the time on actually doing it because I have fetched all these things and made it readily available to you. But if you aren't sure about the sources, you can go over the web. And once you go over the web, what it does is, जैसे यहाँ पे select all the sources. So when I have gone over the web and posted the necessary prompt, it has generated all the necessary sources here. Now it's up to me which source should I select. So if I have selected all the sources here for the convenience. It's up to you which source you want to select. Preferably, you can select the sources. Those are fetched from the government websites. That is one part. Then coming to the other part is you can upload the files. It can be in text format. It can be in Word file, PDF file. All the files can be uploaded here. In a free version, this is basically a Google tool. So it is also called as Google Studio. So you can upload 50 such sources, 50 numbers. Okay. So those are enough to study a particular maybe provision or particular act in detail. So यहाँ पे आप upload कर सकते हो file. You can also give the references of websites. If you want that your query should be answered through a website, you can also give the website references. If you have some sources over your Google Drive, those can also be uploaded here, and the copied text also can be given here. Now, when you're uploading the files or giving the references to website, there are a lot of videos which are already available, maybe on YouTube or maybe on a public domain. So what you can do is you can give the references to those websites also here. So videos also can be treated as an input source here. So left side we have gone through where we have to upload the sources. All right. Now once we upload the sources, you have to come to the middle part, which is a chat. Now जो भी हम chat GPT में, most of us use chat GPT. So chat GPT में जो window हमें दिखती है, that comes in the middle, chat. Now यहाँ पे भी settings हैं. There are 2-3 settings here. One is default setting, one is learning guide. So if we really want to know something, like if I'm not practicing in labor codes, but I want to really know and start exploring a new vertical in practice, I can select learning guide. If I want to select, you can also select a custom file जिसमें आप instruction दे सकते हो. You can customize the instructions. Like I have one file wherein I have customized some instructions. So, like we do the customization in Chat GPT, you can also customize the instruction here in NotebookLM that I'm a practicing chartered accountant and what kind of, answers I expect from you. So you can also give this particular customization instructions here. I'll post all these in a group. I'll prepare a file of it and post in a group for everyone's easy reference. So this is a conversational goal. And then you have to also choose the response length. Now I have selected a longer length specifically because I have to deep dive into the labor code. All right. So it's up to you what length you have to select. If you select the default, then it obviously balances the both longer and shorter version. So in this way, you can configure the chat. Then comes the studio part, wherein there are a lot of output options which are given here. Now I have uploaded basically the labor code, and I have also uploaded the earlier the comparative versions जो चेंज किए गए हैं एक्ट्स वो भी मैंने अपलोड किए लाइक इंडस्ट्रियल रिलेशंस कोड 2020 and there are many of it. As I told you, this is first time that I am deep diving into the labor code, and I have purposefully selected the new vertical so that all of you can understand that even if you want to explore any new vertical in your practice, you can surely do it with the help of NotebookLM. So let us go and focus now over the output part. So here there are a lot of options, and NotebookLM has evolved over a period of time to a greater extent. So it can generate an audio overview for you. Now, this particular output, I found it absolutely interesting because, just to give you an example, DPDP Act and DPDP rules have recently came into force, right? Act was there since 2023, but rules are in force just in 2025. So I wanted to go do a deep dive into DPDP. So what I have done is uploaded everything over the Notebook LM, all the sources, and I have created an audio overview. Now, whenever you are driving, you have some time, a handful of time with you, you are maybe taking a flight, you can easily refer to this particular podcast. So, what they actually do is they generate a podcast out of the sources which you have given to them. Now, यहाँ पे भी you have option to customize. Is it a deep dive, brief, or critic? Now, critic is something wherein, like, GPT or maybe all the AI tools वो वही करेगा जो आप उन्हें बोलोगे करने के लिए. So, if you are uploading Income Tax Act and you are saying that critically analyze the exemption provisions of Section 10 maybe, so if, the podcast will give you all the critical aspect, it will critic. So वो भी आप दे सकते हो, डिबेट फॉर्मेट में अगर आपको चाहिए वो भी आप कर सकते हो. The interesting part of Notebook LM is it is very good in regional languages. It has lot of options of regional languages, Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, and many options. And जो भी रीजनल लैंग्वेजेस में इनके ऑडियो है मैं आपको दिखाऊंगी भी एक. आई हैव ऑलरेडी जनरेटेड अ फ्यू. दे आर वंडरफुली वेल. जैसे गूगल मैप्स पे जो हिंदी या मराठी बोली जाती है उसमें से ऑफन मेरा नाम प्रजेता चिंचोलकर बोला जाता है. तो यहाँ पे जब आप बोलोगे मराठी या हिंदी में, it is absolutely fabulous. So let me just show you one such output which I have already generated. यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो नए लेबर कोड 50 करोड़ वर्कर्स की. So I'll just quickly show you. Is it audible to all of you?
No.
No, it's not audible, Prajakta. I mean, your voice is audible, but this audio is not audible.
Okay, fine. So I'll just quickly explain you the tools, and maybe you can try on whichever area of interest you have. So you can very well generate the podcast in your regional languages. And the wonderful part of this particular podcast is as soon as you play this particular audio, you can immediately, like, in one of the audios in labor code, they were saying that all the earlier 29 regulations were abolished. So you can immediately intervene in between while the podcast is going ahead. And the podcast is in such a form where it is a dialogue actually. One male and one female person, they are talking to each other, and it is absolutely wonderful to listen to them. They make it very interesting, and you can immediately stop them, interrupt, and you can ask your questions. So what else can be a better demonstration of neural natural language processing? तो all AI tools are running on a natural language processing. यहाँ पे जो podcast चल रहा है वहाँ पे भी I have stopped them and I have asked you, can you briefly introduce or explain me what are the 29 regulations which has been abolished? And they appreciate you also. That's a wonderful question, and they give you an answer as well. So those type of questions also can be asked. So one of the outputs of Notebook LM was audio overview, then video
Please share
overview.
your
The
project. Share your screen.
You just stopped sharing it right now.
Oh, is it? Okay, okay. Right.
Yes,
Is it
we can
visible
see
now?
the screen. Yes, yes, yes.
Right. Now let us go to a video overview. Uh, so again, if you present something like Neha ma'am has mentioned, if you present something to the client in stereotype essay format, the client is not interested. Higher management को तो time ही नहीं है. So if you want to make it interesting, maybe you can use this tool as video overview. Here also you have got many options. What kind of video you want to prepare, whether it is an explainer or a brief video, which will have a quick overview of maybe 1.5 minute, or maybe lesser than that. Again, here you can choose the language and visual style also you can select. So I have generated one such video. Let me quickly show you that. So this is how, now this I have, because I have selected an explainer video, it has gone to the length of 6.5 minutes. But it's up to you what kind of output you have to select. So this is about a video. Coming back again to the output part, then there are mind maps. Like just now you have gone through Napkin AI. Napkin AI can depict everything in a mind map format only, or maybe in a visual format. यहाँ पे भी आप कोई एक्ट है जो आपको एक्सप्लेन करवाना है किसी को, so mind map plays a very important role. So I have generated a mind map here. So so new labor code, there are only 4 arms to it, the 4 codes, everything, and you just have to go on clicking, and you will see, you will have a helicopter view basically. At our level, whenever we are into the practice, we have to go and get the helicopter view or a bird's eye view, whatever we call. So in one glance, you will get to know what are the basic changes that are done by maybe the labor code or any other option for that matter. Then work benefits, and like here everything comes into, so it is explaining me also in the chart. Whatever has been noted in mind map, it is explaining me also. So this is also one of the important feature of Notebook LM. Then there are reports also which can be generated. Will not generate the report actually because of paucity of time, but I'll quickly show what are the reports that you can generate. Maybe the recent GST amendment that has come up just before the Diwali, and you want to give a brief note to your client, you can use this particular tool and go ahead. So you can create your own format, your own style, or they already have some suggested styles, briefing document, study guide, or if you want to go for a blog spot, if you want to have some social media post or a blog spot, you can refer to this. Uh, then, white paper. There are a lot of options which are there, which already are inbuilt in Notebook LM. So you can very well make use of these and present in front of a client. There are flashcards. I have already generated some flashcards. Let me show you those. So if you want to conduct some kind of sessions, like, I also keep on conducting various sessions. So if you present it in such a format, then the audience will be interested to a greater extent. So, these are the flashcards. On what date did the government of India announce implementation of 4 new labor codes? And if you click on see the answer, it will give you the answer also. Now it has generated 50 cards. Okay, I have put the mode on auto, so it has selected on its own. I haven't customized anything, but I can go and customize and select maybe the lesser number of cards or even the more number of cards. So that is one thing. Then again, there is a quiz format. So if you're conducting session and if you want to make it interesting, you can make use of this particular quiz form also. And if you make it, wait a minute. So this is a quiz, right? So if you can directly, what you have to do is directly go and share the screen, and you can conduct a quiz, live quiz. You can be conducted based on this. There are hints also. So if you think that audience is not able to give you or generate the answer, you can give them a hint. And then if you want to give them an answer, you can easily go and show them the answer also. So this is how it works. Quiz is also one of the important outputs that it generates. There are some infographics and slide deck also. I have generated a slide deck also, which is also wonderfully well. Okay, so this is a slide deck. So there are lot many other AI tools which are available for creating the slides, but this particular tool, as I initially told, what is the USP of NotebookLM is it is based on completely the source-based tool. So whatever source you are giving him, it is generating an output over that source. So what you can easily do is you can just simply share your screen and present in front of the people with this. That is a slide deck. All right, so this is how this particular notebook LM works. You can share your notebook with other, you can name your notebooks, and the free features that are available in Notebook LM are more than enough for us to generate. Like in one day, we can create 3 audios per notebook. So that is more than enough for us to study. And what I like the most about this Notebook LM is it is trying to mimic the CA style of thinking maybe. So that is what it is. If you want to ask any questions, perhaps Neha ma'am, can we have a time for questions?
Yeah, if anyone wants to ask, maybe, but I think we had a time till 6 o'clock. So today
Right,
we
right,
have
right,
exceeded. So most of them would have
right.
left, but still we can maybe take a few questions if someone
So
wishes to.
you can
Or
What is
post
the
your
or you
subscription?
question.
can mail, yeah.
Right.
What is the monthly subscription?
No, for now, this notebook LM, whatever I have explained, was the freeware. So if you have a Gmail ID, maybe you can get everything for free. And freeware में जितना भी available है अभी 50 sources uploading, and that is more than enough for us to use. So as of now, as far as I am using this notebook LM, I haven't felt a need to invest and buy an additional version of it. परचेस करने की जरूरत नहीं लगी है मुझे अभी तक.
So will there be any extra features in the paid version?
Your voice is not clear.
Now it is better. Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
So will there be any extra features in the paid version?
So basically, the number of sources that you can upload are more, and size restriction, data size restriction, is also more uh, in the paid version. Someone has posted in comment box also which features you have used the most. For me, I have used infographics. I have used the audio podcast feature also. For this particular labor code, I have generated some scenarios also, and it's chat generating. जो conversation वाला इसका tool है ना, that is also amazing. Just that you have to ensure that you have given a right source to the notebook LM, because it is not going to the web. So it is completely generating an information and output based on the sources that are given by you. So you have to be very confident and sure about the sources. Okay,
Can
so
we post the questions? Can you post your email ID on the groups, Prajakta and Rushikesh, so that if anyone has any issue specifically or any query, maybe they can ask, and we will definitely share the recording also. So if someone wants to revisit the session and actually do a hands-on session in a slower, maybe 0.75x speed, or maybe pause and do it, they can do it easily.
Yes,
So
yes, sir.
we would do that. And if specifically some question is there, maybe Prajakta, if you can put your email ID on the group, so then they can send you the mail.
No question.
yes, sure. I'll post the email ID as well as my LinkedIn ID so you can stay connected. And from my side, whatever like Neha ma'am has mentioned, whatever in 2x speed I can demonstrate, I have already done. But there are a lot of things that we can explore in AI tools. And my compliments to the entire Pune branch for taking up such a wonderful initiative under the guidance of Chitra sir, and obviously Abhishek Dhamne sir also. I am a member of WRC AI committee under his leadership. So thank you very much once again to Pune branch, to all the dignitaries and to the participants also. Over to you, Neha ma'am.
So thank you everyone for joining today. I would not want to take more time. Yes, we can discuss other things on the group which we have, but mostly, as Chitra sir said, we would restrict the discussion on the group related to use of tools and AI specifically. And we would proceed the same way. And thank you, Rushikesh and Prajakta, so much that at such a short notice you helped us, because without experts being able to show how to use these tools, we cannot actually go on with whatever ideas we have. So thank you so much to both of you, and definitely we would need your assistance also in future. So thank you to all the participants. Thank you to Chitre sir, and I think the other CCMs have already left. So thank you to all of you. And let's stay connected and also join the future sessions in the same numbers. I am sure we would definitely go on improving on whatever disturbances we had today. So thank you
Yes,
so much.
yes.
Chidre sir, are you there? Can we just go off the session now?
Yes,
I
thank
think
you.
sir
Thank you
is
so much.
not there. Will let us.
Yes.
Thank you
Okay.
so much, everyone.
Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you.